Good morning. Um, Today I'll be taking you on a scenic drive towards the metro region. So, as you know, I live in country Victoria in Australia, and I've got some work in Cranbourne South, which is in the metro regions, one of the metro regions. But I thought because I'll be accessing the freeway, and it's slightly drizzling, which is beautiful. It's a beautiful time to drive. I'll be accessing the freeway, so I thought I'll show you the scenery around, how the freeway looks like, and the drive pretty much. So I'll join you directly on the freeway. Hope you enjoy the drive, and I'll see you towards the end of it. Chat soon. Okay, so we are almost approaching the freeway. It's about a 5-kilometer drive from where I live. We'll now take a small exit here onto the freeway. So as you can see, there are a couple of exits here. I'm not too sure if you can see it clearly, but one goes to Traralgon, which is further down south, and then we are heading to the city. So we'll be taking this exit here. So another 30 seconds and we'll be driving at a speed of 110 k's onto the freeway. So yeah, get excited. Okay, one very important thing, what I've realized is, not a lot of people do this, but you've got to do it, is you've got to match the speed of the freeway, okay, or whatever speed zone you're entering into. So the 110 kilometer zone is you've got to match the 110 kilometers and then get into it. So right now the car in front of me is doing like just an 80, I think, and you've really got to be matching the speed of the freeway. So I'm just going to quickly overtake this car, and here we are on the freeway. I'm hoping it's not going to be too busy on the freeway to where I want to be. It's going to take an hour to get to where I want to be, but yeah, so we're going a little above speed limit, which is 115, which is a no-no. Stick to your speed limits. Safe for you, safe for others, always a good thing to do. I reckon there are always coppers too standing here and there. You don't want to be the unlucky one to get caught. Although I love the cops here. Honestly, coming from India, I know, in India you get scared of the, when you see cops and stuff. Here you do get scared if you are committing a sort of a felony, or, like a crime, or you're not in the right. But yeah, I've been caught speeding a couple of times, I'll confess. But the cops have been super friendly, super nice. So I don't know, a lot of people hate the coppers, but they haven't got any experience, I presume, from another country. Here I love them, got respect for them. Anyway, so this is the freeway. Hopefully you can see the scenery on the freeway as well. There's plenty of trees covered on both sides of the freeway. This will reduce as we approach the metro regions, but the metro region is about 40 odd kilometers from here, so we've got about 40 kilometers to enjoy on the freeway. Anyway, I'll stop talking now and I'll let you enjoy the drive. Oh yeah, before I go, always keep on your left, okay? Always. If you're able to merge in left after you overtake a car or whatever, you've got to keep on your left. Let the speeding cars or the cars who want to overtake go from the right. That's the right thing to do. Come on, common sense. Yep, now it's time for me to shut up and enjoy the drive. If you're watching this video from someplace else, not in Australia or in Victoria in particular. Let me tell you, isn't this beautiful? I mean, look, I'll be honest about something is the quality of the roads has deteriorated last couple of years, I reckon, post-COVID especially. But it's still nice, especially if you're watching this, from India. I come from a city called Pune in India, and the road quality I've heard from my dad is not as great. But yeah, if you look here, it's quite nice, And so I'll be driving 80 kilometers to where I want to be, 80 kilometers, and it's going to take me just about 55 minutes to get there, which is fantastic. The only concern usually is when there's traffic on the weekdays. But yeah, because you see me overtaking these cars doesn't mean I'm overspeeding. Trust me, I'm on 111, 1 kilometer above the speed limit, which is fine. I presume these cars are going on 108. So that's completely fine, right? I'm not overspeeding, honestly, but look, now we open up to some beautiful scenic drive. I love the drive, going from my home, coming back to my home for about 30 minutes in there, right? Because once metro region starts being visible, you lose all the greenery around you. But yeah, look at this. If you are able to see, it's all lush green, and it has rained a bit, so it's just beautiful. It's just very beautiful. Anyway, you enjoy the drive. What I wanted to also share my thoughts on today is how difficult it is to do social media. Honestly, I've tried doing social media for a while now, and every time I've just given up. And the only reason that has stopped me from doing it is, or has been, perfection. I always wanted my videos, my images to be perfect. And every time, even if I found one mistake or something I could have done better, I just scratched the entire idea about posting a video. So this time, I've really taken the step to post anything and everything that I record. Of course, meaningful, that my audience might find exciting, valuable at times, funny maybe, or just casual, right? And that's why I named my channel Candid Chaos, is I wanted to keep everything as candid as possible, as much unfiltered stuff as it is. And I'm a new dad, so we get to hardly go out to go to new places. So I'm not doing a lot these days, but that's a good practice run for me. I can practice for about a year until my son is about a year old. He's only about 6 months now. It's about a year old, and then we start roaming and going to different places, and that's when this channel will pretty much showcase the beauty of places that we visit, me and my wife, along with our son, in about a year's time. So it should be fun. Yeah, as you can see, it's quite nice and empty on the freeway, and that's how it's going to be for the next 30 odd minutes. I hope you all are well. If you think about doing something, this is not a motivational video, by the way, but if you think about doing something and something's stopping you, I reckon you just need to identify what it is that is stopping you. For me, it was perfection, and I reckon to achieve perfection, you've got to really go through those hurdles of imperfection. So yeah, that's what social media challenge has been for me for a while. Look, we've also got an Instagram channel. I haven't even posted one thing on it because I'm concerned, what do I post? If this is like a landscape video, Instagram requires portrait stuff. What do I really do? So yeah, it's still a challenge for me. I'm working on, but hopefully we can work through it. Similarly, if you have something that's stopping you from doing, just identify what it is, and I reckon you should just ignore it and just do it. Of course, if it's going to add to your productivity, and make sure that you'll be a better person, whether it be skill-wise, behavior-wise, health-wise, whatever. Just give it a go. So I've slowed down a bit because it's 80 zone from here for about 5Ks. They recently did this to 80, so 110 to 80, and then it goes back to 100, then again 80 at some stage, and then 100 again. So yeah, Victoria is funny when it comes to speed limits, honestly. It keeps changing, so you've got to keep your eye on the road and make sure you're not overspeeding, underspeeding, and following all the road rules. See how beautiful it looks, like a canopy. Trees on both sides, you're driving in the middle. Well, so I'm not showing you the entire footage in terms of how much we drove this morning, but we are approaching Pakenham, which is the first metro suburb after we exit the country. So we're still in Tynong, and we've got Nanagoon is another suburb along the way, but we'll be approaching Pakenham in about 5 minutes. Apologies for the groggy sound of me. I'm slightly under the weather for a week actually now. It's winter in Australia, in Victoria in particular. It's quite freezing, so I haven't recovered completely. My wife said, why don't you take your camera along with you and just have people join you on the journey? So yeah, here we are recording a video on the freeway. I don't know, I'll be honest, right? By the at the time of recording these videos, the first few videos at least, I've got about 3 subscribers, I think. One of them is my wife, of course. Not a lot of subscribers, not a lot of views, of course, but that's completely fine. I think I've given up in the past, which was defo a failure. Now I'm trying my best, which I think is possible in my books, because my life is not entirely dependent on social media and what I do, but I really want to share my life and stuff that I do with everybody that subscribes to our channel, or everybody who's watching. So if you are watching and if you are liking the content, or if you would like to support me, look, subscription is free. So you just have to hit the bell icon, the subscribe button, bell icon, and you're done, right? So yeah, I'm going to keep posting no matter what. But yeah, we'll see where this takes us. You never know, maybe in 5 years, 6 years, our family has grown to about 10,000 subscribers, which is massive. Yeah, so it should be fun. I need to go to the servo actually to fill up. Yeah, I didn't realize it. So I'll see where I can get a servo. Maybe while on my way back, I might get a servo. I'll do that actually. Fill up on my way back. Anyway, one noticeable difference you'll start seeing in about a minute from now is we have approached the metro region. And how? Traffic is the only answer, right? So you'll start seeing a lot more cars on the road. Yeah, traffic will increase. It won't be jam-packed because it's a weekend, but there will be some traffic as compared to the country regions that we've just come from. The good news is the sun is out, and see these are the distinct differences. It's still, I can guarantee you, it's still very cloudy in Warragul where I live, probably drizzling as well, but it's sunny here as we are approaching the metro region. So yeah. Hope you've really enjoyed the drive here. Please let me know in the comments below if I did chat a lot, when I promise that I won't chat and let you enjoy the drive. You can always mute the video actually and just enjoy the drive. Yeah, well, I am a talkative person, hence I should have started YouTube a while ago. I'm really good when it comes to speaking with people face to face. It's only when it comes to speaking to a camera that I think like a million times. Because in front of the camera you can practice, you can judge what you've said, and that's why you can sometimes not do it. But when you're speaking to someone face to face, you've got no choice. It's right on the spot and it's live. That's the thing, right? It's live. So I think I should start making live YouTube videos. So I've got no reverse or undo buttons in there, or edit buttons in there. So yeah, that should be fun. Anyway, I'll be reaching my destination in about 15 minutes. I'll join you there for the closing statement. Again, hopefully you've enjoyed the drive with me. Thank you for allowing me to share my thoughts in this video today. Like I said, a new dad, a young baba at home, not a lot of places that we are going to, so it's just family life. So I'm trying my best to cover as much as possible. I'm also sharing my thoughts via the Conversations Over Coffee series. If you have watched the previous episodes, or you can watch those previous episodes where I talk about how it is feeling to be like just what thoughts come to my mind depending on what I feel on a particular day. So that is something you can check out for sure. For now, I'll cut our drive short here and join you again when I reach my destination for the closing. Okay, so we have reached our destination. So yeah, what else do I say? I mean, thank you for joining me. I hope you really enjoyed the drive. I was chatting a lot, I confess, but it was my wife's idea to take you all along the journey pretty much to where I was supposed to come today. Like I said, I'll join you into the next one. There will be more videos on the other playlists that we've got going on right now. But if you have any thoughts about the drive or anything I could do to improve on my video skills and stuff, do mention in the comment below. Yeah, your support would be appreciated. But have a great day. Take care of yourselves. It's Sunday today here by the time this video is being recorded. So if you are still in the weekend, enjoy your weekend, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.